Hello, dear student. Hope you are fine. Our lesson today is exploring and representing data by histogram. Exploring the histogram, representing data using histograms. Examining histogram. What are the characteristics of histogram? Number 1, title. Number 2, two axes, horizontal axis to represent data grouped in the intervals, classes. Vertical axis has a scale. Number 3, labels for each axis. Number 4, shows numerical data. Number 5, bars represent data. Number 6, no gaps between the bars. Number 7, bars should not overlap. 8, bars cannot be rearranged. The similar characteristics between bar graph and histogram. They both have title and two axes, one of them horizontal to represent data and the other vertical which has a scale. Labels for each axis, and both graphs use bars to represent data. The different characteristics between bar graph and histogram. The bar graph shows the categorical data, but the histogram shows the numerical data. The bar graph, the horizontal axis, have data which can be anything. In the histogram, the horizontal axis included numerical interval or classes. In the bar graph, bars have equal space between them, but the histogram, there are no gaps between bars. The bar graph, bars can be rearranged, but the histogram, bars cannot be rearranged. Creating histogram to represent data. The table shows data about the total times that 40 students spent using their mobile phones 1 week. Time in hours and frequency. 2 hours, 1 student. For 3 hours, 4 students. 4 hours, 5 students. 5 hours, 2 students. 6 hours, 6 students. 7 hours, 2 students. 8 hours, 7 students. 9 hours, 4 students. 12 hours, 3 students. 13 hours, 2 students. 14 hours, 4 students. A. Form the frequency table using the intervals from 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 6 to 7, and so on. B. Complete the histogram to represent these data. And now we will complete this table by using the intervals. The first interval is 2 to 3. This means we need to know the number of students who use the mobile phones for 2 or 3 hours. In 2 hours, we have 1 student. And 3 hours, we have 4 students. So the total number of students who use the mobile phones from 2 to 3 hours is 1 plus 4, which is 5. And then the second interval is from 4 to 5. The number of students who use the mobile phones for 4 hours is 5, and for 5 hours is 2. So the total number of students who use their mobile phones from 4 to 5 hours is 5 plus 2, which is 7. The third interval is from 6 to 7 hours. The number of students who use their mobile phones for 6 hours are 6 students, and 7 hours are 2 students. So the total number of students who use their mobiles from 6 to 7 hours is 6 plus 2, which is 8. The fourth interval is from 8 to 9. I have 7 students who use their mobile phones for 8 hours and 4 students from 9 hours. So the total number of students who use their mobile phones from 8 to 9 hours is 7 plus 4, which is 11. And then the interval from 10 to 11. We have no students from 10 to 11, so it will be 0, as I have no students who use their mobile phones for 10 hours or 11 hours. Then the interval from 12 hours to 13 hours. I have 3 students who use their mobile phones for 12 hours and 2 students who use their mobile phones for 13 hours. So the total number is 3 plus 2, which is 5. And 14 hours to 15 hours, I have 4 students. Choose the correct answer. The opposite histogram shows the number of hours that the student in your class slept last night. How many students slept at least 4 hours? At least means not less than 4 hours. So here in the histogram, I have from 4 to 7 hours, 8 students, and from 8 to 11 hours, 10 students, and from 12 to 15 hours is 4 students. So the total number of students is 8 plus 10 plus 4, which is equal to 22 students. B. The opposite histogram shows the height of students in your class. How many students were greater than or equal to 160 centimeter tall and less than 190 centimeter tall? Here in the histogram, I have from 160 to 169, I have 6 students, and from 170 to 179, I have 3 students, and from 180 to 189, I have 4 students. So the total number of students is 6 plus 3 plus 4, which is 13. The following frequency table shows data collected about the weights of students in your class. Here, weight and frequency. 24, I have 2 students. 28, 2 students. 29, 2 students. 30, 3 students. 32, 2. 34, 4. 35, 3. 36, 5. 37, 2. 40, 3. 42, 4. 45, 3. 46, 1. 48, 1. 49, 3. A. Represent these data by histogram. B. Hint. You can choose an interval 24 to 29, 30 to 35, and so on. And now we will complete this table by using the intervals. The first interval is from 24 to 29. The second is from 30 to 35. The third from 36 to 41. The fourth from 42 to 47. The fifth from 48 to 53. And this means we need to know the number of students whose weights from 24 to 29. In 24, we have 2 students, 28, 2 students, and 29, 2 students. So the total number of students is 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is equal 6. The second interval is 30 to 35. So I have 30, 3 students, 32, 2 students, 34, 4 students, and 35, 3 students. So the total number of students is 3 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3, which is equal 12. From 36 to 41, I have in 36, 5 students, 37, 2 students, 40, 3 students. So the total number of students is 5 plus 2 plus 3 equals 10. The interval from 42 to 47, I have in 42 4 students, 45 3 students, 46 1 students. So the total number of students is 4 plus 3 plus 1, 8 students. From 48 to 53, I have in 48 only 1 student and 49 3 students. So the total number is 1 plus 3 is 4 students. Now we have to make the histogram. In the x-axis, I will put the weights and I will put the intervals from 24 to 29, 30 to 35, 36 to 41, 42 to 47, and 48 to 53. On the y-axis, it's the frequency. I will write table 2. I will start. The first interval is from 24 to 29. I have 6 students. The second interval from 30 to 35. I have 12 students. The third interval is from 36 to 41. I have 10 students. The fourth interval from 42 to 47. I have 8 students. The fifth interval from 48 to 53. I have 4 students. The following table shows the recorded temperatures in 30 cities. Temperature and number of cities. 21 degree, I have 3 cities. 22 degrees, 5. 23, 2 cities. 24, 6 cities. 25, 1 city. 26, 4 cities. 27, 1 city. 29, 3 cities. And 30, 5 cities. A. Form the frequency table using the intervals 2021, 22 to 23, 24 to 25. And now we will complete this table by using the intervals. The first interval is 20 to 21. The second interval is 22 to 23. The third interval 24 to 25. The fourth interval from 26 to 27. The fifth from 28 to 29. And the last from 30 to 31. From 20 to 21, I have 21 3 cities. So the frequency will be 3. From 22 to 23, I have in 22 5 cities and in 23 2 cities. So the total number of cities is 5 plus 2, 7. The third interval from 24 to 25. I have in 24 6 cities and 25 1 city. So the total number of cities is 6 plus 1, which is 7 cities. From 26 to 27, I have in 26 4 cities and 27 1 city. So the total number of cities is 4 plus 1, which is 5. From 28 to 29, I have in 29 3 cities. The last interval, 30 to 31, I have in 30 degrees 5 cities. Now we are going to draw the histogram to show this data. In the x-axis, we are going to put the temperatures and the intervals from 20 to 21, 22 to 23, 24, 25, 26 to 27, 28, 29, 30 to 31. And on the y-axis, I'm going to put the scale 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. This is the frequency. And now the first interval from 20 to 21, I have 3 cities. The second interval from 22 to 23, I have 7 cities. From 24 to 25, I have 7 cities. From 26 to 27, 5 cities. From 28 to 29, I have 3 cities. From 30 to 31, I have 5 cities.